So now there's lifting while black? What the?
Pascal, you are now rocking.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below and most definitely crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this other story, something completely different, something on the complete opposite story of what I just did on my previous video. Please go check that out if you can. But we got to talk about this situation with a gentleman, black man named Roderick Walker. He was dropping off out in Georgia. He was dropping off his rental car with his family, his girlfriend, and his two kids. And he was dropping off his rental. He went to get a Lyft or an Uber, a Lyft, it looks like. He took a Lyft. The Lyft ends up getting pulled over for a broken taillight. They turned over to Roderick Walker and they asked for his ID and his information. He did not have his information. Apparently, he responded to the cops in a way that the cops did not like. Next thing you know, we get a little bit of something like this.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
They asked for his ID. He said he did not have it because he was not driving the car, or he said that he did not need to give out the information because he was not driving the car. The cops got upset, apparently, then it turned into this type of thing. Now, here's the thing. There was no need for any of this stuff. None of this needed to happen. What kind of cop do you have to be to get to the place where you have to wrestle a man to the ground? Mind you, I did not show you the entire video because obviously YouTube and everything, but I'll put a link down below so you'll be able to watch the whole thing. That's just a tiny, tiny, tiny snippet of what actually went down. They wrestled him to the ground. They punched him in the face repeatedly, or one specific cop, as you saw in that piece. You know, I just showed one shot, bap, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? You get the general breakdown of what's going on here. He screams out multiple times that he cannot breathe while his girlfriend is standing there holding her cell phone, videotaping and taping the whole thing herself, screaming for help because she doesn't even know what to do with herself. And they have their two children in the Lyft, in the car, screaming, terrified, out of their minds, not knowing what's going on because they see two cops taking down their dad. Okay. When is this kind of excessive force going to end? Now, it's funny because one video I just dropped a few minutes ago. Literally, I'm talking about a gunman that shoots cops and how unjust and wrong that is. Then the very next second, I'm dropping another video right now talking about how unjust and wrong that these cops are using excessive force on an innocent black man that literally was just in a Lyft. He was in a Lyft. He was a passenger. He was not driving this Lyft. There was no reason for them to get his ID. He don't own the car. He doesn't have a busted tail light. He's a passenger in the damn car, y'all. And all of a sudden, they take him out and beat the crap out of him. Yet the Lyft driver is the one that you should be interrogating and asking questions and instigating, you know what I'm saying, and going after him with the Spanish Inquisition. Not this man, not this young man that's sitting here just minding his own business with his family, trying to get back home in one piece. So later on in the fight, as you see, there's a tussle. They choke him out and he passes out for a few seconds. While, by the way, before all of that, he is screaming, "I can't breathe." He says, "I'm going to die," while his kids are in the car and his girlfriend is just sitting there videotaping the whole thing, completely helpless. These are the type of things that get people riled up and go out and start protesting. I won't be surprised if out there in Clayton County, Georgia, the protests haven't at least already begun, because I wouldn't be surprised if this would not instigate some rage and some anger. Now, by the way, Just a little update. Roderick Walker is still in jail right now on 2 counts of battery and 2 counts of obstruction of an officer. Let me ask you guys this. What is it that he did that would make him deserve the beating that he received? What did he do that would make him need to be pulled out of the car, out of the Lyft car, the car that he didn't even own, the car that he rented so that to pay to get back home, a cab, if you will. Why would he have to get pulled out of the car and beaten basically to the point of being unconscious in front of his kids and his girl? What was the reasons why he would get attacked and beat up like that in the first place? Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Let me just be completely straight funky, and let me be completely even keel on this particular situation. We don't know what happened before the camera started rolling. Okay? We don't know what happened before the camera started, before they hit that red button record. We don't know what happened before that. But at the same time, when you look at this and you see what's going on, it's not a really good look regardless. Now, I understand one of the deputies right now is also has been fired from his position because of the excessive use of force that he used on this gentleman right here. But right now, Roderick Walker is still presently in jail for 2 counts of battery and 2 counts of obstruction of an officer, all because he took a Lyft home with his family. That's ridiculous. There's no need. There's no reason for us to be telling this story right now. That man should be home in one piece, not with some crazy swollen black eye, at home playing with his children and being a wonderful dad and a wonderful boyfriend to his girlfriend. He shouldn't be in jail right now. But like I said, we don't know what happened right before the taping started. All we know is the story that has been told in the news and obviously the video that we see right there on display for us to see right now. I really do wish that there was another approach, that they took another approach with this gentleman here. Because here's the thing. The more that we get videos like this and clips like this, the more the general public gets more outraged and gets more angry. And then we start seeing more deputies and more cops being shot, violently killed out there in the streets because there's people who are frustrated and angry about what's going on, about the things that we're seeing like this. I understand that there are moments that you have to use force. I understand when police have to get their hands dirty, you know what I mean? Where they have to roll up their sleeves and just get it in, do what they need to do. I get that part. But at the same time, there's a time and place for everything, y'all. That man could have just been given a ticket and been sent on his merry little way. But instead, it turns into a bloody altercation that goes viral and once again makes the police look really, really bad. We most definitely need to start rethinking things when it comes to the police department. The police department most definitely needs to start rethinking things on how they approach things. Because tensions are high out here. And we are tired. We are all very tired of hearing about innocent men and women getting killed by the hand of the police, and also good Apple cops getting shot at the hand of a gunman, of a disgruntled gunman. We need to start rethinking things, y'all. period. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this particular situation right here. You know what I mean? This is a very terrible story. We need to see less of these things. But if you guys have any information, if there's more information out there that I've missed, because obviously this is still a developing story, please comment down below and let me know about that additional information. I'm sure all of us that are watching would really, really appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I got to get going. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Talk to you guys soon. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.